like I had heard some people talk about like TikTok, and that's really the most embarrassing part of my story is that TikTok was really my demise. I've heard like TikTok can be fun. Like maybe there's some moms like, you know, like the mom content that's out there, like moms film themselves and you can relate. It's relatable. So in the search bar, just typed Utah, I think was all I typed. Like, I think the first couple of videos were fine. And then I kept like swiping and it was like ex-Mormon content, anti-Mormon content. And I was like, oh, like this is weird, kind of scary.
Swipe really fast.
Yeah, exactly. And then I started, the same lady kept popping up. And Alicia from Faith Unraveled.
Alicia Lee.
Alicia Lee.
Yeah. I really liked listening to her because she had like such a background with young women in the church, and she would tell stories about her motherhood. And I was like, she seems like really nice. Like she's not wearing garments and she's saying some like crazy things about the church. I don't know if those are true. And she said something about the CES letter. And I was like, I had heard of it before, but I knew it as like anti-Mormon content. Like you do not read the CES letter. And I was so depressed and anxious, and I just really didn't care. So I looked it up and I read the entirety of the CES letter during my son's nap. And it was like an out of body experience. My entire world just came crashing down. It was like another panic attack, that feeling of like, am I having a heart attack? Am I dying right now? And my first thoughts were, this cannot be true. Like, this is so false. They're making this stuff up. And that sent me down a rabbit hole of truth claims in the church history. The biggest things for me were the Book of Abraham and the Kinderhook plates. For some reason in my mind, I was like, okay, if this is true and this stuff is made up and he fabricated this, then that would make the Book of Mormon false. I truly think I really didn't know the majority of the things in there. Like, I don't think that I knew that Joseph Smith had polygamous wives. I certainly didn't know about 14-year-old girls and polyandry, which is marrying women who are already married, already have a husband. And that was deeply disturbing to me.